about the three components which are present in nucleotide. Now let us look at the difference between the nucleotide and nucleosides. Now in the case of nucleosides, there is the presence of only sugar and base, whereas in the case of nucleotide, there is the presence of phosphate group. Phosphate group plus you have the sugar component plus the base. And these three makes up the nucleotide, whereas nucleoside consists only of sugar and base. So let me show you in the structure form. First, you have to write down the structure of the sugar, that is ribose sugar. And number the carbon atom. This is the first, second, third, fourth, and the fifth carbon atom, which is your CH2OH. And the first carbon atom carries the base. Now the base is connected to the C1 of the sugar. And the second carbon atom carries OH, H, and then you have OH, H, and then H. Now this is in the case of RNA. RNA because there is a presence of OH on the second carbon atom. If it is DNA, then there will be only H in place of this OH. So this is about the formation of nucleoside, base plus sugar. Now in the case of nucleotide, you have a base and sugar. On that, a phosphate group is attached. So first again, write down the structure of sugar. Number the carbon atom 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth carbon atom. Now this first carbon atom bears the base. Now what happens is, you have the hydrogen OH, H, OH, H, here H, and then you have CH2OH. Okay, now what happens is, this OH reacts with the OH of the phosphate group, that is I have P double bond O minus, and then you have OH and the OH. Now this OH of the phosphate group will react with OH of the, this is the fourth carbon atom, now this is the fifth carbon atom. OH will react with the OH of the fifth carbon atom and a water molecule is removed. Now these two are bonded through this oxygen atom. So that's how you get a nucleotide. You have P double bond O negative, and then you have OH, and this O which is bonded to this carbon atom, carbon CH2, and then you have your pentyl sugar like this, base, and then you have H, OH, H, OH, H, and this hydrogen atom. Now these three are together. When these three are together, it is called as nucleotide. Whereas in the case of nucleoside, it is only base and the sugar component. In the case of the nucleotide, base is connected to the first carbon atom, first, second, third, fourth, and this is your fifth carbon atom. Base is attached to the first carbon atom, whereas the phosphate group is attached to the fifth carbon atom. This one unit is called as nucleotide. Now, such many nucleotides combine together to form polynucleotide, which results in the formation of DNA or RNA. So that's about the nucleotide and nucleoside. Now that we know what is a nucleotide, how does a nucleotide is formed, now let us look at the formation of dinucleotide. How does two nucleotides come together to form a dinucleotide? From this you will get an idea about how many nucleotides come together to form a chain of polynucleotide, which results in the formation of DNA or RNA. So for that, first I am going to write down 2 units of nucleotide, then I am going to show the linkage between the two. So for that, I have a nucleotide which consists of a sugar. Let's number the carbon atom first. First, second, third, fourth, and you have the fifth carbon atom here. Now the first carbon atom is connected to the base. A nitrogen is base, and then you have the hydrogen hydrogen here, OH, H, and OH, H, and here an H, and then you have CH2, which is connected to the phosphate group through this oxygen atom. So E, double bond O, and then you have OH, and then O minus. Now this is one nucleotide. Now let me write down the next nucleotide. Again, you have a sugar component. The first carbon atom bears the base H, and then you have OH, H, OH, H, and then you have H, and the fifth carbon atom, that is CH2, again which is connected to the phosphate group through oxygen, and P, double bond O, and then you have OH, and then you have O minus. Now these are the two nucleotides which combines together to form a unit of dinucleotide. Now for that, how does that happen? As the OH on the third carbon atom will react with the OH of the phosphate group on the fifth carbon atom. Now these two will react and a water molecule is removed. And now this will be connected to this O. So you will get a structure where you will have base, hydrogen, OH, H, OH, H, and then you have H, then CH2, which is connected to the phosphate group through this oxygen atom, double bond O, OH, and then you have O minus. Now this OH on the third carbon atom reacts with OH of the phosphate group and a water molecule is removed, and these two are connected through this oxygen atom. So you will have this O is connected to this P now, P, and this double bond O, which I'm going to write here, and then you have this O minus. Okay, now this P is connected to this carbon through this oxygen. So I have O and then CH2, which is connected to this ring. So you have the first bears the base, and then you have hydrogen. Here you have OH, H, OH, H, and then here H. Now this is one dinucleotide where two nucleotides are combined together. This is one unit of nucleotide, this is another unit of nucleotide, and these two nucleotides are connected through a linkage. Now this linkage is called as phosphodiester linkage. And the linkage between base and the first carbon atom is called as N-glycosidic linkage. N-glycosidic linkage. Phosphodiester, POR. So phosphodiester linkage is formed between the two nucleotides, and then N-glycosidic linkage is formed between the base and the first carbon atom. So this is about the formation of dinucleotide, where the two nucleotides are linked together to phosphodiester linkage. Now many of these nucleotide units join together to form polynucleotide chain, which is either DNA or RNA. In the case of DNA, instead of OH on the second carbon atom, you will have H. Whereas in the case of RNA, the second carbon atom of the sugar will have the hydrogen atom. Nucleotide ni condense together. The nucleotide component la condense la nucleotide that is la component sun kisoda. Phosphate group diche, sugar diche, base suncha yo la nucleotide. Nucleoside that is la base na sugar chuko jene nucleoside. The nucleotide ni consists of what? Nucleotide ni tuete bara ammonia nucleotide ni structure biji. Jisa vejula ta consists linkage deform chawa rishina. Carbon super gana OH ba nucleotide chiki. Carbon super gana OH dina nucleotide shiba di carbon gana phosphate group gana yube OH ni nyamdo tuni water molecule chima tuni. Water molecule chipete sabrata O chi khas ba di O dina O dini nucleotide shiba di nyamdo link deform chine. Ta limu che bara china di sama ranja di ba ranja che ta dine di da di O di tus ba. Di da O di che dine P di che. Ni P gana kare double bond O di sulla che dine O negative and dine O di wasa maranja di O and CH2 and dine sugar benzene che and dine base. The nucleotide mangbo genium to tuire sama kini di sulla na phosphodiester linkage mangbo genium to tuire sabalani nasola kare na polynucleotide chain polynucleotide chain di yana DNA ga jingre yana RNA ga is DNA ga je bara china carbon niwa kana OH ki sabla kare na hydrogen chugo chore and then di kare ga jina RNA ga jido dwa kare china sugar di kare ga it is a ribose sugar DNA na kare na 2-deoxyribose sugar OH. So now let's move to the next topic, that is the structure of DNA and RNA. Coming to the structure of DNA and RNA, which we are not going to study in detail, we are going to learn the basic differences between the structure of DNA and RNA. So in the case of DNA, it has a double-stranded helical structure. Whereas in the case of RNA, it is just a single strand. And each of the strands represents a polynucleotide chain. So you can see that in DNA, two polynucleotide chains are coiled together to give you the double-stranded structure. Whereas in the case of RNA, it is just a single strand. Now, before I explain the bonding between the two polynucleotide chain, let me explain with the help of the simple version of the polynucleotide chain. So, each of the polynucleotide chain consists of sugar, you have a base, you have a phosphate, then again sugar, base, phosphate, sugar, base, phosphate, and goes on. So let's say this is one polynucleotide chain. Now in the case of DNA, there is two polynucleotide chain. So sugar, base, phosphate, sugar, base, phosphate, sugar, base, phosphate. Again, it goes on. Now the bonding between the two strands of the polynucleotide chain is between these two bases. There is formation of hydrogen bond between these bases because of which these two strands are connected to one another. Now let me give you the example of a staircase. Now a staircase has a structure like this. Let's say this is the vertical support and it has the horizontal support. Now in the case of DNA, this vertical support is the backbone of the polynucleotide chain, and you have got two polynucleotide chain, therefore two backbones of polynucleotide chain. Now these two backbones of the polynucleotide chains are connected through this base. Now this base will form hydrogen bonding with this base. So that's how a double-stranded structure is being formed in the case of DNA. Now when you twist this structure, you will get a double-stranded helical structure. So in the case of DNA, now these bases are complementary to one another. That is, if you have guanine here, it will pair only with cytosine. Guanine will pair only with cytosine, and if you have an adenine, it will pair only with the thymine. So if you have guanine on this strand of DNA, it will pair only with cytosine through a triple bond. If you have adenine, then it will pair only with thymine through a double bond. So these bases are complementary to one another. That's why we say that these strands, two strands are complementary to one another. And in the case of DNA, the bases involved are adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine, whereas in the case of adenine, the bases involved are adenine, you have uracil in place of thymine, and guanine and cytosine. So that's the basic difference between the bases. In the case of DNA, you have thymine, whereas in the case of RNA, you have uracil. That is one difference. And the next difference is in the case of sugar, as we have already discussed. In the case of DNA, it contains a 2-deoxyribose sugar, whereas in the case of RNA, it is a ribose sugar. It contains ribose sugar. In the case of DNA, it is 2-deoxyribose sugar. In the case of RNA, it is ribose sugar. And one more difference is it is double-stranded, it is single-stranded. So that's about the basic differences between the DNA and RNA. Now let me quickly write down the differences between DNA and RNA. Now DNA and RNA differences. DNA consists of bases which is adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine, whereas in the case of RNA, there is adenine, uracil, guanine, and cytosine. Instead of thymine, you have uracil. And DNA is double-stranded, which are complementary to one another, whereas RNA is single-stranded. And DNA consists of 2-deoxyribose sugar, whereas RNA consists of ribose sugar. So that is the basic difference between DNA and RNA. In the case of DNA, adenine will link with thymine, whereas in the case of RNA, adenine will form bond with uracil. So that's about the basic difference between DNA and RNA. The last part of the chapter, that is DNA fingerprinting. So DNA fingerprinting is a method which studies the base sequence of DNA of an individual, because the base sequence of DNA of every individual is different. So because of that reason, DNA fingerprinting is used in identification of criminals, identification of dead bodies, or identification or determination of the paternity of an individual. So let me write that down. It is used in identification of criminals. It is also used in determination of paternity of an individual. That is to identify who the father of the child is. And then it is also used in identification of dead bodies. So that's all about the DNA fingerprinting. Also, we have come to the conclusion of this chapter as well. In this chapter, we discuss about first part the carbohydrates, then we discuss about the proteins, then we have the vitamins, and finally the nucleic acid. Tadare zinana karichwade tishinarwa nucleic acid tana hanechilageme. Nucleic acid tana DNA darine rapugiyoche and DNA darine di colorena cell ki namola nucleus ba nucleus ki namola chromosomes ba the chromosome ki namola RNA da DNA diyoche and and the RNA the DNA ni cha khari kisudore na nucleotides kisudore bache the nucleotides ana khande la bol le nucleotides chikinalo la component sumulens phosphate group sugar and base so sunja donna nucleotide che sugar the base chuko yoga china kola nucleosides like this the nucleosides and nucleotides ni ke but give nucleotides na phosphate group yore nucleoside na phosphate group yore the nucleotide ni khandes to go re le ni khandes to go le na linkage form cha linkage de la kare le na phosphodiester linkage phosphodiester linkage ni khandes form cha na nucleotide ni nyam to le de samana nucleotide chiki carbon suba kana OH tida nucleotide shiba di carbon ngawa kana phosphate group ki na OH shiba kora yinyam do dine water molecule chima thena ani phosphodiester linkage di form chawores this chine nucleotide ma bu nyam do dine kare form chawore polynucleotide ani DNA da RNA ni cha polynucleotide di secures the structure lata warachna DNA di double stranded helical RNA di single stranded Lagi sabala DNA nama polynucleotide chain ni nyam to three RNA nama polynucleotide chain correct chiran chilishons the DNA ki nama polynucleotide chain ni di nyam to thubana korani ki kimala bonding jobo di bonding di base ni ki kimala is each ni strand ni ja kare lana they are complementary to one another kisi strand chi ki kala 89 yoga chana shabati kala thymine ni bache किसी guanine ina cytosine chubo nyam to mashi pair chima research so base pairing rule the follow changes adenine with thymine guanine with cytosine in the case of DNA dus and then also DNA normal sugar the 2 deoxyribose sugar che RNA normal karena ribose sugar ani bases lata origina DNA ki normal adenine thymine guanine cytosine che RNA ki normal adenine ani uracil guanine cytosine thymine is a uracil to RNA ki nalala dine also karichina DNA fingerprinting na the DNA fingerprinting na ni kandechila la bolna so individual sama la ani DNA the base sequence ba dikta di kha indi sabala ani so the base sequence de la tani and also individual the identified share units the process de la DNA fingerprinting that they call a digit called an identification of criminals determination of fatality of an individual, any identification of dead bodies. So, learning of the DNA fingerprinting is and those chini nucleic acid is our check. Dimase and D chapter is biomolecules. Biomolecules in our biomolecules negative sheet on the body, carbohydrates, the proteins, the vitamins, and tamadilla nucleic acid. So, with this, we are done with the chapter called biomolecules. We will start with the next chapter in the next class.